You know, it is a mercenary's job to fight. Not that I mind getting paid to twiddle my thumbs.
You're all travelers, right?
Yeah.
Then let me ask you a question. What?
Well, nothing really.
That may...
I'm sorry, who are you again?
My apologies. I'm a geographer. During my recent studies, at Fenmont's night climb, Lakudum's sunset climb, there may be a common reason for why these climbs, perhaps what was once a single uniform spirit climb, has become warped by some unknown power.
So what we consider to be normal may actually be an extreme deviation by historical standards. What an interesting idea.
Thank you. Most people say I'm crazy, but it's still just a rough idea at this point. I mean, I can't even postulate the existence of a power so huge it would have that kind of effect on the world.
But it's questions like that that lead to scientific progress, right? Please tell us if you find out anything.
You got it. No sign of Jurgen.
I hope Elise is okay.
Something has been troubling me about these booster devices. Do you remember the experiment Noctigal was conducting at Fort Gondola? Might that have been a test of the booster's capabilities?
You're suggesting Rashagal already has booster technology as well.
That would be a logical conclusion.
That's not good. Even kids like Elise are strong if they have boosters.
If both countries were to wage war with booster-equipped soldiers, it would be a catastrophe unlike any the world has ever seen.
Would they really risk having such a destructive war?
Noctigal might. He seems convinced that he could actually win.
Especially since he has the Lance of Kresnik.
Oh, here you are. Isla told me you were back in town. I'm so relieved to find you safe.
Thanks.
Are the wyverns you promised us ready to ride yet?
Yes, but there's a hitch. Now that we're on the brink of war, we can't fly the wyverns without royal permission. For that, I'll need to head to the capital, Canbalar.
Hey, maybe we should warn the King of Azul how ugly things will get if war breaks out.
The king does seem pretty popular. Do you think maybe he'd fight alongside us?
Whoa, hold on. This is a war we're talking about here, not a tavern brawl.
I'd like a face-to-face chat with the king myself, but for a different reason. I want to ask him for the truth behind the laboratory. It's crucial that we meet the King of Azul. We'll head for Canbalar right away.
Okay. I'll get my things together.
What does Mila mean by the truth behind the laboratory?
Apparently, Elise wasn't the only kid they kept at that place. Lots of other children were brought there too.
Did Zhao tell you that?
If the king truly wishes to protect his people, he'll give me the answer I seek. If he gives me the wrong answer, I'll remind him of his duty. I'll make him swear to never resort to such methods again, by any means necessary.
Good idea. Let's go pick the king's brain. Oh, I just remembered. All our luggage is back at the inn.
Let us go fetch it.
I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Alvin. You did well back there. I knew I could trust you to protect Elise for us.
Well, I was prepared to honor my promise. Keep the faith, oh hallowed spirit.
Never a dull moment with that guy.
Soon enough, I'll have to prepare myself too.
Huh?
I am strong enough to destroy the Lance of Kresnik as I am now, without the Four's power.
Wait, you sure it's a good idea to destroy it with the 4 great spirits still trapped inside?
They would likely not survive. They would lose their forms and disintegrate.
But I thought the four great spirits couldn't die.
Eventually, new great spirits will appear to take their place. But they will be a different four, with different wills.
So that means the four great spirits that you know, the ones that were always with you, they would just disappear.
A spirit's personality and memories are unimportant. What matters is the spirit's existence itself.
You really care about all spirits, don't you? Not just the great four, but the lesser spirits too.
Not just spirits, humans as well. To me, all lives, human and spirit, are equal and...
Let's head for Canbelar.
It seems that Exodus has slipped through our...
There's nothing we can do about that now. They must be as...
And what do you intend to...
If we send him away, he'll only follow us. And we can't neutralize him by... Therefore, the safest solution... Besides, for good or for ill, that man has the power to change the circumstances of... That is not a power to be dismissed.
Nor is the wisdom of the law...
Do you ever think about Niakara? Oh, I wasn't asking about that. What I meant...
Oh.
Well, if you ever want to go back...
You know, it is a
Hindi na gone.
That was a little too easy. Yeah, we need a real challenge.
Not that I mind getting paid to twiddle my thumbs.
Finish them quickly!
Okay! Try fire!
I will fulfill my mission.
You told me that normally the four great spirits follow you everywhere. Is that for real?
Yes?
No way! So
I'm not sure how to answer.
they're always with you, huh? So I guess it's like
Interesting. So when you put it that way. No, I can't afford to get swept up in sentiment at a time.
What I wouldn't...
I'd certainly kill.
Mila,
It's fine. Oh, I am.
Don't mess with me!
Try fire!
over already?
Sure is cold. Holy. You never call me Ellie anymore.
I'm impressed with your ability to handle it.
When I was a kid, I was left-handed. So,
That shows. I imagine you needed special training to learn how to wield a...
That must have been...
no, it had nothing to do with combat. You know me. Always, and it would be rude
What? And I'm late.
Are two...
with a woman.
Good.
All right! All right!
Shouldn't you wear more clothes, Mila? It's really cold out here.
Oh, I'll be fine.
worked out really well. We'll call our... Stop! Stop!
Far too easy.
Am I too strong? Just the strongest? It's so cold. I think I'm frozen. Keep them away.
Nice job.
I did it! We're all...
Oh,
Do you enjoy...
this will be... But what... Ah,
See?
but I want to experience the...
I don't...
It would be... Don't mess with me!
Nice job. I will fulfill my mission. If we must.
All right! Let's go!
Roger.
Go, Chibo!
Here!
Caring!
Burn!
Go, Chibo! Sharing is caring!
The likes of you will not stop me.
Gago. Wala. Sira ulo.
Nice job.
Go, Chibo! Sharing is caring!
Dry fire.
Over already?
Out of our way.
And one!
I will fulfill my mission. No.
I'll do my best!
My sword rings true.
I'll do my best!
Far too easy.
Wow. And I thought Shandu was in Hotberg. Look at this place.
The spirit faith is stronger here in Arjul than it is in Rashagal.
Wow, check though.
That's something you won't see anywhere else in the world. It's one of Kanbalar's famous mountain slide cars.
What are they?
Kanbalar was built along the peaks of a mountain range. Those slide cars connect the multiple districts together.
Don't they look fun? I bet we could see for...
How do we go about meeting the king?
I'll request a royal audience for you when I seek permission to use the wyverns. Don't get your hopes up, though. Many people come to the capital seeking an audience, so you may need to wait a bit. I suggest resting at the inn until I get back.
I bet right now you're trying to think of a way to do things without Jurgen's help. Just try not to make trouble for him, okay? He's a nice guy. It looks like there's something ahead.
Want to take a closer look?
You know, it is a mercenary's job to fight. Not that I mind getting paid to twiddle my thumbs.
So that was the rumored mountain slide car. That was quite the view.
You sure like high places.
Try to stay away from the eaves of the houses. The snow on the roofs could tumble down on you.
It's fine.
Jurgen still isn't back?
Not yet.
Elise, want to do some sightseeing?
Miss Elise, why not?
Come on, Elise. Gosh, now that Tipo's giving us the silent treatment, I guess I need to pick up the slack.
You talk more than before? Impossible.
Meh. Hey, just because Tipo's gotten quiet doesn't mean you have to. I'd love to hear more about you, Elise, in your own words.
Shut up, Leia. You're the one holding us all back after all.
Huh?
Elise, that was uncalled for.
You must have really crossed the line if Mama Mila's scolding you.
I hate Mila. And Leia, too.
Hey, where are you going?
Ouch. That stung a little. Not gonna lie.
Please, do not let it get to you.
I'm fine. We need to get Elise back.
Anong binigyan ng sinunod ko party ko? Si Alvin, hindi ko pa nang binigyan ng equipment si Alvin.
No reason to be alarmed. This is purely a chance encounter.
Elise, I'm sorry about before. I can't imagine how lonely you must be without the old Tipo. I know I have a bad habit of opening my big mouth without thinking. Please forgive me. No. Come on, don't say that. I'll beg if I have to. I thought you and Mila were my friends. I hate you. Can't you see that I'm just worried sick about you? Liar! You don't care about me at all. I don't want to be friends anymore.
Miss Elise, everyone is being kind to you right now because you have them so you say that you feel hurt, but have you considered do you realize that Tipo's words were just as hurtful to Miss Leia?
I hurt Leia? Well, hurt is a strong word. You took the wind out of my sail. I had no idea.
Why don't you try apologizing?
But I said...
I am certain she will forgive you of your... Forgiveness is the sign of a true friend.
Leia, I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Sure, but under one condition. From now on, I want you to tell me more about yourself using your own voice.
Huh. You're not the boss of her. You're only 3 years older.
Tipo, stop! Elise? Yes? Even if it's only 3 years, I'm still older than you. Right.
Bossy Leia is scary, Leia!
There's a lesson here, child. Never take your friends for granted.
So what do we do now? Jurgen still hasn't gotten back yet.
We could just barge into the castle ourselves.
For the 100th time, let's not cause any trouble for Jurgen.
That's no good? It sounded like a good idea to me.
Tipo, please! Stop saying mean things to Leia!
But that's on you, Elite.
No!
But at the bottom of your heart...
No! You're wrong! Bad, Tipo! Hey, take but Tipo's been saying it's alright!
Always meddling with us just because you're a few years older.
But...
Yep, she really does feel that way.
Oh, thanks, Elise.
Dude! I said... As a sign of...
I've never seen Tipo get... So that was...
It was?
Stolen?
Don't be... You have...
Oh,
Responsibility?
What's that?
I will fulfill my mission.
Never Fighting's almost...
You really do have a knack for combat. I'd teach you everything.
Me?
no way! I couldn't bear T-Bows.
Yeah, that wouldn't...
Nor would I trust Alvin's guy.
It's unanimous then.
Ouch. Don't worry, Alvin. That would... When did my hands get so covered with blisters and scars?
Didn't you want to be a... Do you regret...
No.
That's the...
A man's hand, you have the...
Your calluses are...
I'm going to...
Baboy dyan.
It's snowing.
It sure is.
What a... That...
Elise. Here we go.
My sword rings true. My sword rings true.
Ang daming cut.
All right. Getting pretty.
Runway rapid.
New Old Spice Captain, Long.
I will fulfill my mission.
This old man can still fight. All right, nice job.
Over already?
This must be the sensation humans know as hunger. Let's stop and eat something soon.
Didn't we just eat?
Aftermath. Tales of Xillia. Saan ko nakahanap yung... natin. Kami commercial. Ano pala yung Tales of Xillia? 2011 side quest. Ba ako? Hindi pa alam. Pero namulot naman ako ng sobra. Heart herb, kailangan ko maghanap ng heart herb.
This must be the sensation humans know as hunger. Let's stop and eat something soon.
Didn't we just eat?
My sword rings true.
right.
I've become much more used to the asperixis now.
But I'm assuming it's still...
That's what I've gotten used to.
Hey, Jude was so worried about you that...
What's that?
It's an extremely rare herb with...
You went to all that trouble?
It was nothing.
I feel so...
How is it? Do you
Yes, I can feel...
Mila?
Oh no! You caught my acute...
I kinda doubt that. She's probably...
If it was an allergy, wouldn't...
Perhaps this is...
I'm sorry.
I've never. It makes me forget all about my pain. Thank you, everyone.
So,
As long as Mila's happy, I say we can...
After all, there's...
Tapos punta ako sa mine. Yun, event na yun. The Elder's Plea. Final chamber. Sa malalim pa.
We'll try to be merciful.
Let's end it.
All right, nice job.
Over already?
I will fulfill my mission.
Remember that big squirmy monster we fought before?
Hello there.
All right.
Sensitive tong quest na to. Nakalimutan ko na. Sisterhood. Hometown ni Alvin, so wala pa akong magagawa sa mga ibang quest dito. Okay na ako.
My stomach seems to be empty again.
Again with...
I can still do better.
nahulog ako. Ay, yung pangit kay Mina.
Out of our way! Not yet. Great point! Oh! Strike! Strike! Sigil spear! Strike! Burn! Who's next? Slap here! Who's next? What? Slap here! Burn! Who's next? Who's next? Strike! Sigil spear! Strike! Strike! Who's next? Strike! Shot! Whirling assault! Burn! Shot! Whirling assault! Burn! Burn! Strike! Burn! Shot! Whirling assault! The likes of you will not stop.
He's the king.
As I always say, it's the gear that...
That's...
Hirapan ako inis. Si Rowan kaya.
Who's next? Hit with fire! Hellfire! Hellfire! Who's next? Tiger Blade! Who's next? That's no good. Demon Fang! Tiger Blade! Not yet, not yet! Hit it with fire! Who's next? Hit it with fire! Who's next? Hit it with fire! Hellfire! Who's next? Hit it with fire! Who's next? And finished.
Symphony of spirits. Tidal wave. Not bad. Light shine through and banish the dark. Right there. Well, this isn't good. Water is the key. Seven fate. Light sight. Seven fate. Meteoric wall. Seven fate. Light. Seven fate. Well played. Meteor. Well played. Meteoric launch. Well played.
Ang hina mo. Ang hina. Shit, paano kaya ito? Dalawa yung mahina.
My, how foolish. Meteoric launch. Seven fate. Meteoric launch. Well, this isn't good. Light shine through and banish the demons. Light shine. Meteor beams ineffective. Seven. Light shine.
Putang ina talaga. Na ano, tulak ako. Hira, ano ang skill nito? Parang hina naman ni Alvin. Ano ba mabilis yung skill? Puro may casting time. Hirap yung kasama. Hirap. Hina na itis.
That's quite the line.
I guess this king really does listen to his people.
The King of Azul is well known for his charisma. It is said he unified this strife-torn country on the strength of his character alone.
A guy like that is sure.
Charisma only goes so far. If his government is secretly producing children like Elise, then he must answer for it.
Thank you.
Sorry, we were getting antsy.
No, this is actually perfect.
Are we good to go with the wyverns?
Yes, I got royal approval. And something incredible happened when I requested an audience for Mila.
What is it?
When I told them your names, they said His Highness was looking forward to meeting you, too. Are you all famous in Rashagal or something?
I don't think so.
Perhaps word of the tournament has reached His Highness. What a great honor for our clan. Anyway, I need to head back to Shandu to ready the wyverns.
Quite the unexpected welcome.
It's not a trap, is it?
I have a bad feeling about this.
You do? It beats not getting to meet him at all.
Keeping...
Of course. I have to maintain my mystique for the ladies.
What does he mean?
They say men with secrets are attractive or something. I'm not
Come on, let's go say hi to His Highness.
Alvin, we really need you to be straight with us.
Don't worry. I know you've put your trust in me. Considering the size of...
I think that's admirable.
Halt! Citizens seeking an audience with the king are to wait in line.
We were told the king wished an audience with us.
Is one of you Lady Mila?
That's me.
Very well.
What's the holdup?
I don't believe a doll is appropriate at a royal audience. I thought we might leave it here.
You sure?
It's okay.
I'll hold that for you.
Now, let us meet this king.
What are you doing here?
I am Zhao the Immovable, of the Chimeriad.
The Chimeriad?
4 warriors in personal service to the king. To think Zhao was a member all along.
It is a great honor to meet you, former Chief of Staff Ilbert.
Ah, and you are the Ebon Wing of Azul, Wingle the Nova.
You must be the King of Azul.
My name is Gaius, King of Azul. Welcome, Maxwell.
You have requested an audience with the king, have you not? Now please, state your business.
Boosters made in your country have already fallen into Rashagal hands. If a war were to break out between your nations, then the results would be catastrophic for everyone.
Oh, and you came all the way here just to tell me that in person?
Yes, Your Highness.
We're planning to destroy one of Rashagal's weapons, a really big one at that. Once that thing's gone, we know that Rashagal's king wouldn't dare declare war on you. In fact, we hope that you might, help us?
Is there anything else?
Yes, there is one other matter we'd like to discuss. It is in regards to the booster laboratory within the Royal Hunting Grounds.
Is it true you once abducted orphans for this facility, and then you performed experiments on these children?
Well, I didn't see that one coming. What does any of this have to do with you, Spirit?
I am Maxwell. It is my duty to protect both humans and spirits alike.
Really? Spirits protecting humans? Now that is quite an interesting tale.
You forsook your duty as king, and then you toyed with the lives of your own people, didn't you?
The laboratory is entirely my responsibility. It was a haven for those children. They would have died without it. You imagine it as a mad scientist's lab, but I assure you the experiments were entirely humane.
You expect us to take your word for this?
But I was...
This girl, she was that test subject?
Yes, she was.
Even in Hamil, Elise was forced to live in a tiny room. Don't you consider that
cruel?
Well, yes.
Tell me something, boy. Have you ever considered what it takes to achieve happiness?
To achieve happiness?
Yes, to try and live a satisfying life. How do you think one can achieve that? Do you even know?
Well...
It takes freedom to make your own decisions, and to form your own beliefs.
Exactly. It takes freedom.
Well, I disagree. When a man loses his way in life, the ground beneath him starts to slowly crumble, until there is nothing left.
What do you mean, nothing left?
A man who cannot find his way becomes trapped. The more he struggles, the deeper he sinks into uncertainty. True happiness comes from following a noble path across an entire lifetime, without getting lost. My country does not produce failures. It is the king's duty to show his people the proper path. I must keep them from becoming completely trapped. Now, let me tell you in no uncertain terms why I've called you here. Maxwell, I know you stole the key from the laboratory in Rashagal. Now hand it over immediately.
No, I won't. The key was not meant for human hands. When faced with the power that can destroy the entire world, no human can control him or herself.
It seems as though you haven't heard a thing that I just said, Spirit.
Something about royal guidance and noble paths. I've heard it before. You humans never change. I've watched you for 2,000 years.
All right. Then why don't you just tell us where the key is?
What?
Alvin! What are you doing?
But you can't!
Alvin.
Sorry, guys. I'm just doing my job.
Alvin, who did Maxwell entrust the key to?
The handmaid Ivor. He's probably sulking back in Nia Kara as we speak.
Al, what are you doing here?
Hey, Pressa. Long time no see.
Pressa, what is it?
Ignore them. Give your report.
The Rashagal army has invaded Hamil.
What did you say?
I'm afraid the casualties are high. Those not killed were captured. They were then sent to Rashagal. We also found evidence that the power of a great spirit was used upon the village.
A great spirit? But no one has successfully summoned the 4 great spirits for 2 decades.
Impossible. I would have known if the 4 great spirits had been released. Could it be the Lance of Kresnik? Is it possible that Noctigal has made a new key?
If that's the case, then we're declaring war. Send word to all the clans. I am going to crush anyone who dares to harm my people!
Well then, we will no longer have any need for the likes of you. But if His Highness were to have the Spirit Maxwell as his captive, even the unruly clans would be forced to bend their knees.
Miss Elise.
T-Bone, no! Well, don't just stand there! Come on, run!
Capture Maxwell. Recover the test subject.
Mission accomplished!
You knew that we'd have to escape, so that's why—
Yes, I knew that it would end up being Mila who treated with King Guy. And when Mila fully expresses...
Yep, just— Oh, I know what that's called.
Yup! I can't buy that.
Well...
Attack!
I think that worked out really—
Be gone!
Stop! Stop!
Don't let them intimidate you.
Don't worry, I'm no longer— Aw, piece of cake!
Over already?
Huh?
Over already?
Excellent.
Attack!
Huh? Be gone!
Oh, yo.
Looky here!
Over already?
Attack!
Be gone!
So, Alvin really was a big—
I assumed he had his reasons, but this time he took it too far.
Stupid traitor, let me at! Why would he betray us like—
I'm afraid even I can't read his mind.
How could he do this to us? He better not show his face around us. It won't open.
If we can reactivate the 5 control stones, we may be able to unlock the gate. Pour your mana into the stones until they glow red.
just like at Fork End?
The gate will not unlock, however, unless we all activate the stones at roughly the same...
Wait, I've never done anything.
Don't worry. Just use your mana as you would when casting.
There's no time.
Let us begin.
Uh-oh.
Done.
Already?
I'm finished too.
Same here.
I did. Come on, come on. I'm so sick of holding everyone. Why? Mila!
Leia.
I'm not good.
Quit thinking you're inferior to any—
Thanks.
You could—
Okay. Ha! Yes!
Hurry up, you two!
Nobody leaves me behind at a party.
Pressa, was it? If you've been Gaius's henchwoman all along, then you've been after us ever since we escaped Fenmont.
Al sold you out to His Highness way back in Nia Khera.
He was on your side the whole time.
Hardly. That man's no ally.
Huh?
I'll leave our relationship to your imagination. All I'll say is this. Al drifts from one group to the next like a ship without a compass. Trying to plot his course is impossible. Serves you right for trusting him.
It's obvious that the lands of Kresnik is the greatest threat if war breaks out. Surely Maxwell realizes this.
Your territorial squabbles are of no interest to me. My only concern is keeping that thing out of human hands and preventing a miserable end for us all.
So high and mighty. It's time someone broke your arrogance.
Enough! You didn't become a veteran of countless battles through meaningless bloodshed. Has your youth gotten the better of you?
Don't lecture me on age, Ilbert. Your ways are old. Therefore, you falter. And then you flee.
What just happened?
A sudden burst of mana.
He has a booster!
Why? Who are you?
Elise, Saibon Punyukiida, Tiyaude Sevon Priyande.
What? Is that Long Dao?
Suhun Susu Maxwell. Wizun Kitu. Why? What Yaon Wanda?
I warn you. Quite strong like this. Can't understand a word he's saying, though. No matter, you'll understand soon enough. Once we're all finished with you, not bad. Dragonmare Crash! Let me feel it.
Get up! Field! Look for you! His hair completely changed. And his speech, too.
Has mana dramatically increased. There can be only one reason. A booster.
What now?
Still want to play, do you?
Wait!
Don't try to stop me.
No, look!
I suppose our time is up.
Running away again, Ilbert? It's because you ran last time that King Noctigal ended up the way he did.
Is it true,
I'm surprised that you would care. The people of the—
It's true that But there was a man who gave us fruit, and they didn't deserve—
I see.
And having a great spirit, it was—
I don't know. And more important—
Yes.
If we must.
That was
Kaya pala ayaw mo.
Am I too strong?
So Zhao is one of
One of four. They're called the Chimeriad. Wings, horn,
Like what?
It isn't public knowledge, but 2 years ago, Rashagal sent 120 elite soldiers. But the rumors say they were
4 people to...
Sounds like we
I will fulfill my mission.
Word of our tlga.
How was your audience with the king?
I'm sorry, we'll have to talk later. Can we depart?
Well, I guess that's... You in some kind of hurry?
Yeah!
No need to rush off.
Alvin?
They're on a wild goose chase in the mountains right about now.
You threw them off our scent? Is this some kind of peace off?
What? It's only natural I helped you. We're friends, aren't we? Come on, you don't believe me? I know you've put your trust in me before. Would it kill you to give me another shot? Attaboy.
Welcome back. I'm glad that you're safe.
Thanks. You almost sound sincere.
If nothing else, it seems that Alvin has bought us some time.
I'd ask what's going on, but I don't think I want to know. You people sure have a lot of drama in your life. I'll be in front of the wyverns.
It's finally time. Right.
Did you introduce this Carla person to Rowan and me?
Yeah.
Well, your acquaintances are...
Here she goes. Wait, hold up.
Still having doubts about me, huh? It looks like you're not the only... Fine. Remember the first time the three of us went to Niakara, and I went off by myself?
The time that I came out of my shrine and Jude was the...
That's the one. I was off meeting with Wingle.
So you had a secret arrangement with them, to hand Mila over if she became a problem.
How could you? Stabbing Mila and Jude in the back like that?
Hold it. Yeah, I was working a few different angles back then. But this time I was just using that to our advantage. You know, the only reason we were given permission to use the wyverns is because I arranged that with them ahead of time.
Wait, so when you betrayed us in front of Gaius...
Yep. If I hadn't pretended to betray you there, they never would have let us ride the wyverns. That's why I lied and told them you ran in the opposite direction of Xiandu.
I want to believe you, but
That reminds me. That Pressa woman we met at Kijara Sea Falls. It seemed like you already knew her.
What do you want to know?
Who is she? Really? How can we trust you if you keep hiding?
Hey, alright, calm down.
Do you even know what you're...
I met her when I was working for Rashigal's intelligence service. At the time, she was an Arjul's secret agent working undercover in Fenmont.
And?
After that, we became more personally involved.
Okay, I believe you.
You're so
Stop that.
Alright,
Alvin,
of course.
tell us why you're helping us.
You're asking that because I love the hell out of you guys.
More lies!
How could you even think that? I'm hurt.
Everyone's gone.
And now more of my...
But they weren't very good memories.
No. Hey, come on. I don't... I do. I remember having fruit curry. Oh, yeah. Although, hey, wait a... I guess so. Then maybe... Tipo can help. Didn't you say, Shandu, if we use Tipo there, maybe you can remember...
That's very perceptive.
If this works, Elise may even...
That would be cool. That's a really smart idea. Especially coming from you. Why, thank...
Well, it's good to see Elise.
And Leia's...
Shandu, do you remember anything? When you ask it like, it's way too much pressure.
Don't feel like you need to force it, Elise. Hey, didn't Wingull use a booster too? Maybe he has some connection to Tipo.
That's possible, although his booster seems to be a different type. Do you know anything about him, Elise?
Only that Wingull scares me. Wait a minute. I think I know him. You do? I've got it! Wingull was in the laboratory! He used to be way thinner. He was the guy who was always in pain from the prototype's side effects or something. You mean test subject number 1?
Sounds like we're getting somewhere.
Wingull must have volunteered to be a booster test subject.
The people at the laboratory said they could have never made Tipo without him. Could that mean that Wingull is my father?
Wingull said that the experiments had been humane. But can we really trust him?
If nothing else, at least we know the experiments had a purpose beyond mere cruelty.
Getting pretty hungry here.
I'll do my best!
Alright, let's go! How long has it been since I've had one of Mom's home-cooked meals?
Maestro ship pala malayo pa makagawa ko.
Are you ready to head for Fenmont? You can't possibly land right in... You'll probably have to touch down on a high road.
This is quite difficult. Shut it!
Are we there yet?
No, not yet.
It's amazing.
It's so pretty. Wow! It's sparkly!
What the hell is that?
It's so huge! It's right on our six!
Everyone, dive!
Watch out!
Alvin,
No time to chat now.
you'll pay for what you did.
This is our home turf! We can't lose!
Stay on guard. We're defending against the ruler of the skies. This will not be easy.
Please keep them away!
Let's go!
Reindeer! All right! We beat the King of the Skies! That makes me the new ruler. Should we call you Queen? On second thought, forget it. Please, no one panic. Women and children, seek shelter in your home. All able-bodied men, to me. Ellie, what are you doing here? I'm home.
Young madam.
Rowan? Everyone's back?
Good to see you again.
Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry to alarm you.
I heard all the commotion. I thought Azul was invading.
You okay? You took a tough hit when you saved me.
Seemed like no big whoop at the top.
Help us carry him. Does it look like it'll heal?
My lady, I'm just a horse trainer.
Which makes you the most qualified to help.
Young madam, please forgive me for the heavy burden I placed upon you when I...
Isn't that Ilbert, the former chief of staff? He was a tactician for the Rashagal army, you know.
Really? And he's on our side? That's great.
All these rumors of war have everyone on edge. Let's head back to the manor before we cause any... The horse trainer says the wyverns need some time to recoup. You all should rest here in the city while you can.
That may be for the best. We're on the eve of a great battle after... Everyone should get as much rest as they can.
Huh?
What's wrong? You look as if I just spoke Long Dao.
Mila's making perfect sense.
And you could use some time to gather your thoughts.
As you say.
All healed up?
Don't worry about it. It was my slip-up.
Yeah, but...
Huh?
You having problems casting spirit arts lately? I feel you, too. It's like...
Just like back at Fenmont.
Hey, this guy's saying the spirits are disappearing, and it's the king of...
You shouldn't joke. Honestly, do you get a kick out?
They don't believe me.
Of course not. You can't just tell them something.
I guess I'm just a shady guy.
Hey.
Oh?
You're still a big, but a trusting one. Throughout this whole trip, you've never... Even when I said the spirits had disappeared...
Because it's the truth. When someone uses a Spyrix, spirits die.
What are you trying to say?
Well, it's no skin off my nose if spirits wink out of existence.
But spirits are living...
Listen to you. You're sounding more and more like the great Maxwell every day.
That wasn't the point.
I'm not trying to. I just mean you finally started talking like a bona fide grown-up.
Huh? Like Mila, huh? I wonder if I can protect humans and spirits too. Thanks.
Times like this, I miss being a kid. Life was so simple.
Don't creep up on a girl like that.
You okay? You look down in the dumps. You shouldn't push yourself so much. You weren't the healthiest kid, you know?
Do you have to keep reminding me? It's been ages since I've been sick.
I know, but I still can't help but worry.
I still appreciate it. But I'm worried too.
About what?
That do-gooder nature of yours. In case you've forgotten, it's what got us into this mess.
Maybe you shouldn't have come in the first place.
I'm here for my own reasons, thank you.
Like what?
Those Spyrexes are trouble. I want to destroy them.
Because Mila said so?
That's part of it. But I've actually seen one before.
Seriously?
It was a really long time ago. I know how terrifying those things are. Why are you trying to destroy the Spyrexes in the lands of Kresnik? Because Mila said so?
No, that's not why. If you need a reason...
You don't have one?
I do. I just rather keep it to myself.
All right. You know, destroying the lands of Kresnik is the last thing on our to-do list.
Huh?
What are your plans afterward? Will you head back to Fenmon and finish becoming a doctor? Or will you come home to Larand?
I haven't had a chance to decide yet. One thing at a time. We just need to finish what we've started.
Yeah. You're right. Let's finish this job together.
You got it. I wonder what Mila's going to do when this is all over. Thinking about Noctigal? Maybe this is none of my business, but how did you get mixed up with him?
We first met when Noctigal joined the army as an officer. He wanted to serve, despite his royal birth. He and I were assigned to the same division. We fought in many battles together. We earned promotions and glory. That sort of thing builds a bond between men. We were truly brothers in arms. It was a glorious time for both of us. However, Noctigal's growing influence began to threaten the power of his two elder brothers. The older princes ostracized Noctigal, even as they feared him.
I know what happened next. The sleepless night we all learned about in history class. That brief civil war erupted when the late king passed away before naming a successor. The 6 ruling houses and the lesser nobles split into 2 factions. It was the biggest political upheaval in modern Rashigal history. And it lasted until Noctigal slew his 2 older brothers with the help of the military. He was a war hero after all. For 2 days, the people rallied behind Noctigal and his new regime.
Noctigal may have won the struggle, but he lost something dear to him. He lost his only ally in the royal family, his beloved sister, Princess Kerry. It hit Noctigal hard. He was overcome with grief.
They didn't teach us that part.
He expanded his totalitarian control once he became king, and there was no one left to check his power.
Not even you?
Many pinned their hopes on me to act as a moderating influence on the king. I chose to leave the army instead. It has been a difficult decision to live with.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It's not even really Noctigal's fault. His brothers caused all this.
I agree, which is precisely why I failed to recognize when Noctigal began to stray from the just path. We turned our eyes away from our duty, he and I both, despite knowing that doing so would cause many of our people to suffer. In contrast, the King of Azul has never wavered from doing what must be done.
You may be right. Despite both being kings, Noctigal and Gaius definitely left different impressions on me.
The people no doubt see King Gaius as a superb ruler.
He kind of reminded me of Mila, to be honest.
An astute observation. They do share 2 things in common. The will to do what must be done, and the conviction to do it for the sake of others.
It sounds like they go hand in hand.
Yes, I believe all truly strong people possess those 2 virtues. But Noctigal's convictions became warped, and and I lack the will to stop him.
And I'm not saying you will, but if you decide not to fight Noctigal, I wouldn't blame you.
Thank you. Would you mind leaving me with my thoughts? I will make...
What's wrong?
People won't call me Ellie like he used to.
Well, hey, Elise. You seem glum.
Well, how about finding other people who can get close enough to call you Ellie?
You mean get closer to you and Mila?
Yeah, Tipo should too.
Really?
Hey, it's not like I have lots of friends or anything, but I have enough to know they're pretty priceless. And the best part of friendship is sharing new experiences together.
Jude sure is a smarty pants.
Well, I am an honor student. I just think it'd be nice if we all got to know each other better. Don't you think so?
Yes!
I never thought we'd end up back here again. It seems like forever ago that you were injured.
Have you figured out your mission? What you must do?
I just want to help you out.
I see.
But that's not all. I want to protect the spirits as well. You go to such lengths to protect humans. So it's only fair that I become strong enough to protect spirits too.
You will strive to be our protector. A bold statement. Maybe I've been wrong about humans after all. I never imagined one of you wanting to protect our kind, let alone making it his mission. I'm almost speechless. I've never felt this happy. Now I really must destroy the Lance of Kresnik, for all our sakes.
That reminds me. What are you planning on doing after you've destroyed the Lance?
Destroying the Lance and the Spyrex devices is merely one facet of my mission here. My whole reason for existing hasn't changed.
So you'll return to Nia Khera and live the way you did before?
Most likely.
But with Exodus around, won't your life still be in danger?
Also likely.
What you need is a bodyguard, someone to watch your back.
Are you offering to stay with me?
Is that possible?
If that's what you decide to do, then you should do it. I'll need to create some story to keep you by my side.
Really? Thank you.
It's the least I can do. You're the reason I'm standing here right now, preparing to fulfill my mission. I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Huh? Oh, no, you don't have to do that. We haven't even gotten to the real fight yet.
Good point.
Oh, just the pair I was looking for. Your wyverns have fully recovered.
Let's return to the plot.
Okay. Where's Alvin?
He hasn't shown up yet.
He's probably figuring out his next lie.
That's not true.
What does everyone else think of Alvin? Would you feel safe going into battle with him?
He's just trying to help out his mom, right? I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff.
I worry he himself will be unable to deal with that way of life much longer.
Don't forget, Alvin was the one who saved me from the bad guys.
What do you think?
We'll need...
No, it's not polite to talk about someone, but...
I don't care.
What can I say? You guys are my only allies.
That makes everyone. Let's be off.
Please wait. Rowan, are you really gonna fight with your old buddy?
It is my fault that Noctigal became the man he is. I am prepared to fight him when the time comes.
You have our support.
Don't worry. I'll be right behind you. I've got your back, too.
Thank you, everyone.
Don't worry. I'll pick up your dentures if you drop them, Grandpa.
Please do.
What, no pithy retort?
I guess that means we're all ready.
Let's make our final preparations before setting off.
Thank you for everything.
Please return home safe.
You have my word.
Then let's be off. I believe we just need to follow this road to...
Yeah, let's go.
Whenever I enter a place like this, I can't help but imagine someone blocking off the other end.
Flying with...
What's that?
Right on point!
Stay strong.
You did it!
Please keep them away! Right on point!
I will fulfill my mission. No.
And the walking begins.
I'm sure you can see why it wouldn't be practical to...
You'd get spotted!
Yes, there'd be no avoid...
Yeah, but is it really okay?
They shouldn't have anything to...
Because the mob...
Oh, no. The wyverns make monster...
Really? Ah! Right on point! Am I... Huh? Stop!
Let's go! All right!
Nice job.
Over already?
Oh, dear.
If we must.
All right!
Nice job. Nice job.
All right!
Right on point!
I will fulfill my mission.
Right on point!
How unfortunate.
Ah, what a relief.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then what?
I couldn't...
Huh? Be gone! Stop! like suddenly...
That was Long Dao. The language...
Do you speak?
Not really.
But what made him abrupt?
It appeared to be some sort...
Does that... Then you would relax? And if you did think... Right.
Getting pretty hungry here. How long? Over already?
Piece of cake. We should be okay.
All right.
Be gone.
Attack! Attack! Attack!
Stop. Be gone. Huh? Is it me or did it suddenly get all dark?
That's the night climb. You must be close to Fenmont.
Attack!
What's going on?
Hey, look!
Isn't that...
The lab!
The Lance of Kresnik is in there. Let's go.
Back in Fenmont?
All thanks to you.
Can you believe this is where we first...
I suppose it does. This probably isn't...
I know.
Right.
Jude, is that your school?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it was. I doubt they consider me...
Back in Fenmont after a 5-year absence.
Are you okay? Mr. Eldon?
Doc. Dr. Jude?
Lie still. You're hurt pretty badly.
Listen to me, Doc. She tricked us. One of the researchers was actually an Ajul spy. When I tried to arrest her, she blew up the entire testing chamber.
We'll carry the wounded to the hospital. Come with me.
It sounds like Gaius is making his move.
We can't waste any more time.
Now what? Doesn't sound like knocking will get us in.
The Lance of Kresnik is just beyond this door.
There's got to be another way in. Let's look for it. was that? What?
You okay?
I don't know anything. I'm sorry.
Isn't she?
It's the mayor! Hang in there!
The mayor of Hamil? They did say that the Rashagal army invaded the village.
All the villagers froze and solid. No! No!
Hey, come back to us.
Oh no! Mayor!
It's Professor House all over again.
The villagers were frozen solid? What could that mean? Is this what Gaius's henchwoman meant when she said the power of a great spirit?
This woman was knocking on death's door. She might have been delusional.
Either way, this is unforgivable.
I wonder if it'll work the same.
Can this contraption help us?
It might let us look in on the lance. Here's the video feed.
That's remarkable, Jude.
There's nothing there.
Huh?
The lance of Kresnik is gone. Did that explosion destroy it?
Surely it would leave some wreckage behind.
Perhaps the lance was moved before the explosion occurred. That's the only logical explanation.
But moved to where?
Mila, look. I found a recording of what happened. Is that the spy Mr. Eldon talked about?
That girl. She's the one from our last visit.
You're right. She was the one that attacked us.
Hey, what she got there?
It looks like someone discovered her ruse, so she detonated a bomb.
But isn't she a Najul spy? If I were in her shoes, I wouldn't risk my life like that even if my cover was blown. In the game of espionage, a dead body can still provide valuable intel.
If Jude's theory is true, then it's likely that the girl didn't know the lance had left the facility.
That means she's now either on her way to the location where the lance was taken,
or trying to find out where that location is.
In either case, we might find out something if we can catch her.
According to the timestamp on the video, the explosion only happened half an hour ago.
Then she's probably still in the city.
We need to find that girl.
To medical school.
Young students...
Not really. We studied...
Even those days of...
I would have liked to have...
You should have...
Did you go to... There she is, the girl in red.
I know you. Yes, yes, yes! I finally get to finish you off! And it's not even my birthday.
Sorry to interrupt your little psychotic episode, but we really need to ask you something.
Why would I answer you, Claude?
Wait, I have seen you before. Is it possible? Are you Lady Nadia of House Travis?
Huh?
I seem to be correct. But what would compel an heiress of one of the 6 ruling houses to spy for Azure?
I don't know anything about that stinking house. I'm Agria the Shadowless of the Chimeriad.
The Chimeriad again?
So you're working for Gaius.
What's it to you?
You tried to destroy the Lance of Kresnik.
Well, duh.
We want to destroy it too. That makes us allies. If you know where the lance was taken, tell us.
Like I'd tell you anything.
Please, you want to destroy it for the same reason we do, right? 'Cause it's dangerous?
You reek. Oh, I've got an idea. Before I destroy the lance, I'll use it to blast Rashigul to itty-bitty bits.
What is your problem? We're working our butts off to save the world, and you think it's funny to stand in our way?
You really do stink.
What are you, 5?
You think you can fill the world with rainbows and kittens just by working hard? That sweet reek of yours is giving me brain decay.
What's your beef with hard work?
Zip it, you little pimple, or I'll pop you.
Excuse me?
I still remember the agony you caused me that day.
This girl is making my head hurt.
You seriously stink.
What the hell?
Stand in our way and we'll be forced to cut you down.
Whatever. It's time we got rid of the damn stink around here. It's time you burn to a crisp. Pyro's gone!
Let's go! Please here,
What's wrong?
Mila, I don't stink, do I?
No, you're totally fine.
Ah! Did I ask you?
I should warn you, I'm still not used to the sensation of sweating during exertion. Couple that with my somewhat clumsy sword grip, and well, you might consider being a little more cooperative. Where is the lance?
A secret passageway runs under the laboratory. It connects to Orta Palace.
And that is?
That's the palace Noctigal rules from.
I've never heard of this passageway.
Is it still usable?
Only if you're a worm. It's caved in now.
So we can't use it.
Hey, get back here!
Maxwell, one of these days, I'm going to rip that pretty face of yours to pieces! And you, pimple, listen up. Work, work, work as hard as that scrawny body of yours can handle, and you'll still wind up with only 2 things. Jack and Squawk.
Why do you say stuff like that? That girl has serious issues.
Orta Palace, the enemy stronghold.
We should be careful.
I know. Let's check things out first.
Why did that Agria girl say such awful things? That wretched little urchin actually know
Yes, I do believe that Travis estate was destroyed by arson a few years.
She lost her whole family? No wonder
How interesting. You can sympathize.
Yeah.
Perhaps she will.
I agree. Oh dear.
Huh. I figured security would be tighter than this.
I don't suppose we could just charge inside.
That wouldn't be prudent. This is their stronghold.
Rowan? What's the matter?
I was just weighing options. I think Jude might have the right idea here.
Whoa, hey now, are you serious? For once, Mila's telling us to be cautious and not charge in.
Do you have a plan?
More of a hunch, actually. Shall we test it?
If it's good enough for Rowan.
Stop right there!
Right on point! I think that worked out really well.
Any reinforcements?
Looks clear. But this is the king's house.
No doubt the Rashagal army has already been deployed,
But wouldn't they tighten security around the royal
except for the natural and man-made barriers that protect Fenmont in the north and south. It has few defenses in the event. If the enemy army breaches its walls, the city is as good as fallen. Troops are wasted here in wartime, so the majority of them are deployed to fortify the naval defenses in Fort Gondola.
That makes sense. But it also means war is imminent. We can't waste this opportunity.
Indeed.